Hello and welcome back to
Welcome to hell.
Yes, welcome to Just Monica.
Not until later. No
Well,
spoilers.
should we should we start with Monica then?
Just why not? Yeah. I don't know if I ever got to see this poem.
Hi again, I am not suited. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Well, only because I've been appealing to Boobs Mackenzie over there. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. Ooh, dang, son.
Ooh, Nelly.
That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person and she picks up the pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Well, didn't we feed her chocolate last time?
Yeah,
Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I don't know what goes on in this head up here.
probably code.
Probably demons. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not.
Code demons.
I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her, eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? And it's me. Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Is this FNAF? Load me. What? Load me. Save
Oh no,
me.
go to files. Go open it up. Go
Wait.
to files and do that.
Like, actually do that? Okay, you
I don't know,
can't.
maybe.
You guys can't tell, but I'm in my files right now.
No, go to Steam.
If I can
Just
open up. I'm opening up open file location. Steam apps. DDLC. Read me. What? Has that always been there? Copyright. Renpai.
Nope.
Characters.
Oh wait, no. I think read
Monica.
me.
Wait.
Open it.
Open with.
Open it.
Open with what?
Something.
Um.
Notepad.
Notepad. That's a lot of code. Jokize. That's one thing I'm reading. Eat. That's. There's tons of German in there.
You know German. Translate it.
Well, like German characters. What's this README file?
I think that's copyright.
Oh, that's
Stuff like that.
that's
Oh,
that's Firefox open thing log.
There's nothing else. Just continue the gameplay. It's boring for the people watching.
Whatever. Okay then. We're back on this then. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony
Oh
of
no,
meaningless
not
noise.
blue.
What? An end of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveform. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. I feel like that might actually be a hint, but I don't know for sure.
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know. I want to see. Sorry you guys can't really see what I'm doing, but I want to figure that out. Linux, Windows, save data, text. Okay, you know what, screw that. I'll look that up later. How do I go on? Oh, like that. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Okay then, I'll save my game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? You're talking about breaking the fourth wall. That's my advice for today.
Who needs fourth walls?
Who needs fourth walls? Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Yuriy. Yuriy all the way. Let's see what you've written for today. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Yuriy stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? I'm not suited. This one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuriy visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Is she wiping her hands off on her hair? I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuriy breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuriy likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuriy nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuriy nods. Huh? Even your close friends? Da-da-da. Yuriy doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you, oh dang, you're tugging at my heartstrings here. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread's always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again.
Poor raccoon.
She killed a raccoon. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that? I am not suited? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you. I am not suited. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's just nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Okay, then. Who do you say we do next, since you voiced both of these people?
Sorry.
Okay.
Dots. Oh! I like this one, I'm not suited. There's some really nice feelings in it.
Aw, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
No.
Aw.
Let me think. I don't know. Dislike them both. Keck.
I forgot we were doing that. That's not very helpful, you know.
It's perfectly helpful. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. Skipped a word. But that's why I just go with my heart. My heart says it sucks. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. It's a weird type of writing. Me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You wanted to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. That's probably on the next day.
That's some foreshadowing.
Yeah. She looks like she's about to friggin' have an aneurysm.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep that in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. Where's my bat?
Where's my bat?
Is it over here? I guess I like happy poems.
Is it stuffed in your bra?
Even though one of her words is depression.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too.
Well, there you go.
What about medium poems?
Oh, medium poems. We gotta talk about those.
I sometimes like a little of both. There's a word for that, right?
Fence sitting.
What's that word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, that one. I like things that are happy, things that are sad, and things in between.
Happy
like
and
I just
sad.
said.
I can't see you liking something sad, Yuriy.
Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes, when you have a little rain cloud in your head, you like sad poems. A sad poem can help you give that rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow. I don't think that's how rainbows work.
Neither do I.
Sorry, that's
me. That's my line. Whatever.
This. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after it all. Thanks, I'm not suited. Should I go write that down then? You can read my poem now, okay?
Bottles. That's a lot of words. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, echo, necko, 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 inside my head. Probably because you self-lobotomized yourself. Holy crap, my sentiments exactly, I am not suited. Yuriy, did you really write this?
What a great poem. Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I have crippling depression.
I have crippling gay.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy? You're creepy. Your name's I'm Not Suited.
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to not being suited. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like getting my bat.
I feel like getting laid.
I feel like it wasn't meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. It's the witch's work.
I can show you another thing that's like magic if you know what I'm saying. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best.
Also like pressing right click every now and then so that YouTube hopefully gives me a thumbnail without the text in it.
I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
That probably won't be too long from now. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yuri's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Who should I show my poem to next?
Let's show it to Monica.
Where's the hidden Monica button?
Should
Wait,
always be a
open it,
hidden
open it,
Monica
I'll open it in the files. No, I won't. Oh, jeez, that's wrong. Okay, Natsuki.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. Even though it's not meant for me. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
And what do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something.
They need to be all deep sounding to attract the girl with the biggest tits.
Big sound equals big tits. It's going to it's going to just sound like you're forcing it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me. You're not. You're just trying to impress Yuri, aren't you?
What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty teen.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That's your line.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean.
Ugh.
Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me.
We've been discovered.
We've been found. Quick, call the nukes. Her eyes look like Pokeballs. Like there's like the line there and the line there, and then there's like the circle in the middle.
Looks like an anime eye.
Okay then. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me.
Skip the line.
Whatever.
Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
This is about the festival.
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could just put together anything good in just a few days. Like a poem.
By clicking all the
We'll
angsty
just
words.
we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. You don't even want any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Yuriy has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all. But where's my bat? When will they find their bat?
Tune in next week to the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Of where's my bat?
Where is the bat?
But that doesn't tell us where the bat is, what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're gonna be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Yuri's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Dick.
Yuriy, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica?
No.
You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Yeah, well, I did. Look at Yuriy.
Nice going, Monica.
Yuriy looks... follow Yuri's gaze. I thought you were... Well, I guess she is named after lesbian hentai.
I think she's looking at Sayori.
Wait. Here. Whatever. Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. It's just not good. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm gonna perform in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuriy shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
No,
even though there's
Sayori.
only one.
I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuriy have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry.
Dot.
But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Death. And a bat.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings.
With a
Hitting
bat.
people with a bat. Being intimate with yourself with a bat. Finding new horizons without a bat.
Without a bat.
And having fun with a bat.
With an extra large bat. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I was brought here by this mofo right here.
We are promised cupcakes.
The gangbang club was filled. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Da-da-da. Natsuki and Yuriy remain silent. Yuriy looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Yuriy and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
But...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get over with it.
With Bennett Foddy.
Alright. Okay, Vanos.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuriy? Da-da-da. Yuriy dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuriy.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. In more than one way. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuriy. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reading them in front of each other. Or reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Just Monika. Yuriy looks amazed. Yuriy has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monika.
She looks more like she just told them that she's pregnant.
Ah. Oh.
Please excuse the technical difficulties.
Yeah, I got a cat trying to eat my mic.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set up a good example. Are you ready to go next? Yuriy? I'll go next.
Hey, that was my line.
No,
oh,
I'm
wow. Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Even though I just realized it wasn't my line. You little shit.
Yuriy clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called !! Yuriy anxiously glances at all of us. You can... That's your line.
You do it, Yuriy.
It's called Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakens as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuriy gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuriy gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Strong, independent woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuriy keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuriy snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself.
Snap back to reality.
It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuriy the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuriy holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into the seat. Yuriy, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. I am robot now. ... Looks like Yuriy is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm next then.
Yuriy hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow.
And my bat.
Ah. Aha. Sorry, I giggled. Heh. Heh.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought. Did you guys do it so easily?
Yuriy was able to do it so easily because she knew that everyone would just be focusing on her boobs.
Monica's programmed to do it.
Try not to think of it like you're reacting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out. So it'll come
just
out
make sure
best.
everyone's naked.
So it'll come out the best that way. I see.
Big
and I
floppy
see here.
naked bits everywhere. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice is made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. As Sayori finishes and we applaud. I
did it!
Good job, Sayori.
That was way... Even I'm not suited like that.
I thought you were gonna say keck.
I don't want to. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Kick.
Then next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who is next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before I'm not suited. He's not suited to go before me. It's not like I can't compare with you guys anyway. Might as well let I'm not suited lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Oh.
Ooh, she called our work bad.
Shut up, you mediocre clarinet player.
Natsuki, that's offensive.
I'll get the bat. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I'm gonna have the thing here, hopefully, so YouTube gives it to me as a thumbnail.
You just wait till later, you get plenty of eyes.
I don't know. Oh, gee. Okay, then. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
To get the bat. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
This poem is called 5 Ways to Make a Bat. Called... Why are you guys all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, this poem's called Jump. It's what I like to do off buildings.
Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say, Miss Popular. You'd better not make me do that again, or I'll have to get my bat.
Wiffle ball bat. Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I could put it on whatever face I want for the other people. Even if it's someone else's.
Hannibal Lecter much. Buffalo Bill.
But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around.
For me.
Well, that's just how it is, so tough luck.
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'm gonna save. I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeebus.
I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. You're friggin' slapping Yuriy with your demon hair. That's Natsuki.
So happy.
So happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish playing tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this, I can do this. Alright, Dash. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Yuriy and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Just Monica. Ready to go, Yuriy?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh.
That was lame. Look at you two, always going home together, making out.
My heart is in Yuri's eyes. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Does that mean Yuri's gonna be the first to die?
Kick.
Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well,
Shut up, you're just jealous.
you're just jealous because I'm... how am I supposed to respond to that?
It's okay, I'm not suited. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Yuriy once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Yuriy is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Yuriy.
Sorry, I spaced out. I was thinking of my bat.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. Like my bat. I like how we get to... I mean...
Yuriy fumbles with her words.
Kids are already. So let's just say that one day, Yuriy has to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
I would save my game. What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Can't do the laughs, I hate it.
Well...
Go, Yuriy.
Yuriy? We're completely devoting
Go
everything to Yuriy this playthrough.
Yes, you're going with Yuriy.
Walking home with Yuriy, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she just so beautiful and smart?
Purple
Busty.
hair. That has nothing to do with what I just said.
Aha, you admitted it.
Jeez, Rick. Oh, jeez, I clicked out of the game. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. Why would you like to think about it?
I
not
have
like-
no idea.
It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know.
Because you're gonna be dead. Need
Probably.
you. Yuriy, can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you, except Yuriy.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward, but it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her, but if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Everyone died. The end. New poem. Still going with Yuriy. Correct. Time to pick the edgy words. Uncontrollable.
Why not?
X.
Tenacious.
Tenacious D. Contamination.
Intellectual. Massacre.
What?
Massacre.
Massacre?
It's a mass acre.
That's a big acre. Philosophy.
Secretive. Judgment. To
Judge.
judgment.
Judge lest ye be judged. Milk candy.
Melancholy. Wait, no. Imagination. No, ambient. No, ambient.
Ambient. Okay.
Universe.
L'universo.
The lunar verses.
Kawaii.
No. Disoriented.
I know that's Natsuki. The Crimson. I think it's the Eerie Words.
Yeah.
Death move, death move, death move, death move.
Just do death.
Death. That's not right.
Yuriy.
Unrequited.
What are you doing?
Dang it.
Unrequited?
Dang it. Entropy. That's an edgy word, right?
Sure.
Yeah. Mallow, knee, ear, rye, knee, sire, s, isle, shin, ping.
Probably shin.
Shin. Okay. Nope. It's like any word that describes emotion is Sayori. Boop!
Existence.
Yeah. Explode.
Explode all over it.
Ooh. Dark, lucky hair, hurt, Papa? Where's the Papa John's? Don't get the belt, Papa. Whirlwind. Crippling depression. Oh yeah,
No.
I forgot depression was freaking one of Sayori's words.
Disarray.
General disarray. Day 3. Is this day 3 or day 4?
3.
Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into... Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. I need to know how to play the organ for when you guys all die and you need death music. Uh-huh. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
Uh-oh. Twitch. Stop doing this.
Did the file...
Ah!
Did the thing become corrupted?
Can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki?
Well, yeah. Then I found my bat. I'm not gonna talk about our part in the festival. But it's a whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, they usually have fried squid.
No, but fried Rocky Mountain oysters, yeah.
That's just gross, man. Don't take it there.
Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like Squidward? You of all people. I am offended.
I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica. Yeah, I'm gonna Google.
That's
Translate what is squid in Japanese.
Squid in Japanese.
Doing it right now.
I'm doing it too.
Stupid. Now if I do it first. Japanese.
Ika. Yeah.
Yep.
Ika.
Okay, well then what's Mon? What's that monster?
I got out of Google. Let's just do that. You guys get to see some nice art. Mon. Translate from French. Yeah, okay, screw that. We're gonna keep going. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Monica, you and your fourth wall breaks. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay?
Okay, dokie.
Okie dokie dokie.
Yep. Fine. It's double fine. That's a company. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, she's dead. Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of a room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Uh-oh, she's dead.
She's dead. You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. Just pass me that bat. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. It's not. Why wouldn't it be?
Because you lost your bat. It just
Doesn't
feels
look
like
alright.
it just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, don't worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? It's a pretty big smile.
Zoom in on that smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. I'm not suited for fun anyways, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Yuriy before turning back toward everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Yuriy recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. I am not suited, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Yuriy recently? Anything up with her? I stole her bat. In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Yuriy, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you why I'm not suited. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. I am not suited. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Yuriy talks about you more than anything else, you know. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Yuriy is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Ehehe. You're so funny. I am not suited. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? ... I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Yuriy is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Yuriy and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Yuriy told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuriy peering at me from over her book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuriy approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. ... I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Listen to that music. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Uh-oh. That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. And perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. I am not suited. The world is full of meaning, and bats, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Like Monica? Ah, so you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was finally occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. You want to come to my house tonight? Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes I dream about cheese. A person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Oh boy, do I get to feed you chocolate again. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. We're gonna get a new piece of art, Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. And in the style of this is the end of this part. Next time, we'll probably actually get into the meat of this game.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Tune into the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z, where we will find out who dies first.
Spoilers.
No spoilers, please.
Stop the video.